Are you a fan of Hotline Miami, puzzle games, and just pure destruction that we haven't seen since Red Faction Guerrilla? Well, there is a game that just hit the PS5 and PSN that you might want to check out by the name of Teardown. The game is available today at the time of that video over on PSN through its PS Plus Premium or Extended, whatever you want to call it. This is also available over on Steam, but it just now hit the PS5 version. Today we're going to go ahead and give it a quick look over. So the main thing about Teardown here is we have a few game modes. We have ourselves a campaign, a sandbox mode, a challenge mode, as well as some expansions and mods that you can take part in. At least when it comes to the PS5 version of the game, there is only a handful of mods available, and I couldn't find any real way to actually make them inside the PS5, so that might be something that is exclusive to the PC version. Any of the handful that you can play on PS5. The expansion itself elite through PS Plus. You will get the full expansion and the base game, but the second expansion is a lot behind a $8 paywall. And then when it comes to the challenges and sandboxes, these are unlocked by taking part in the campaign itself. And the campaign is pretty much, at the end of the day, is straight up Hotline Miami, a puzzle game. I wasn't kidding, because the main thing of the main story, it kind of involving you doing these side missions for random people who will hire you so you can get money for your model and to build up your base. And the mission can come from destroying a vehicle, maybe a house, breaking and entering. It's a whole thing here that's very much leaning very much to you being the bad guy here, especially once you start seeing news report in your house and you can see how the outside environment actually looking at you and what you are doing. But when it comes to the puzzles, you will go ahead and start off with a few side objectives, main objectives, and the levels will extendedly get bigger and bigger as you progress, since a lot of this can involve traveling in vehicles, might it be boats or actual cars or trucks or anything in between, and you are pretty much left up to your devices to figure out how to do the mission given to you. Might you want to destroy a whole building to do it? Maybe you want to burn down a building. Maybe you want to do bare minimum and just get in, get out without that much destruction, and it's up to you to do so. And as you progress through the game, you will get more and more equipment, from a sledgehammer to a flamethrower to a shotgun and to everything else that you can think of here to help you destroy as much up as possible. And of course, the main objective, get your goal done as fast as possible to get the best score possible as well. So overall, a Teardown game you want to actually check out, any more so if you have PS Plus. As of now, I would say if you planning on picking this up on PS5 without PS Plus, you might want to look at the PC version just to get the actual bell and whistles and the mod scene. But on PSN, with the price tag being $30, personally, that seems a little high any on PC, but once again, you do get mods over on PC that are way more elaborate, so you kind of justify it a little bit there. But the PS5 version, I would say, honestly, if you have the PS Plus, Extended, Premium, Platinum, whatever that this is in, I would say probably check it out if you seem to be interested in destructibility or just want a decent puzzle games. But just keep in mind that some of the puzzles is really going to challenge you, and also a lot of puzzles do have time limit at all. Like once you start the activity, you only have a few minutes before the cops show up, and in return they can get very challenging very quickly. But overall, I give Teardown on the PS5 a 3 out of 5.